Universities these days seem committed to every kind of diversity except intellectual diversity. It's strange that this is happening on college campuses that promise to give their undergraduates a liberal education.
Being exposed to ideas that you haven't met before, perhaps you're hostile to. If you only ever get exposed to ideas that you agree with, what kind of a university would that be?
It seems to me that what we're doing is producing a tyrannous new morality that is every bit as oppressive as the old.
No lie is too great, no slur too egregious, and if not for double standards, they wouldn't have any standards.
Liberals are always the victims.
For we are opposed around the world by a monolithic and ruthless conspiracy that relies primarily on covert means for expanding its sphere of influence.
The left wins because nobody on the left knows anything about politics. They know you're evil. That's it. They know you're a racist, sexist, bigot, homophobe who hates the poor. Right? That's what they know about you. And it's not they think that about you. They know that about you. Deep down, they know all these evil things about you.
On infiltration instead of invasion, on subversion instead of elections, on guerrillas by night instead of armies by day.
The campus thought police have gone after serious conservative thinkers like Heather McDonald and Charles Murray, as well as firebrands like Milo Yiannopoulos and Ann Coulter.
It's about free speech.
Freedom of speech and thought is not just for warm, fuzzy ideas that we find comfortable. It's for ideas that we find offensive.
People don't speak the language of poverty. People don't speak the language of efficiency. People speak the language of fairness and justice and morality. They want to think that they're right and the other guy is wrong. They want to have a feeling of, in many cases, unearned moral superiority based on their opposition.
The most remarkable thing about victimhood is that it allows the alleged victims to commit the very offenses they are complaining about. They'll punch you in the face and accuse you of assault, or more specifically, smash you in the head with a bike lock, and then complain you're making them feel unsafe. Victimhood is the modern equivalent of holiness. It excuses anything. That's why liberals will say almost anything, no matter how ludicrous, to get it.
In progressive hands, the word racist has become the verbal equivalent of a chemical weapon.
Then you're saying that's not okay? And that you're going to take a gun and put it to the head of one of them in order to make that happen? It's because you're a totalitarian. Right? This is the truth. The left is totalitarian.
Its preparations are concealed, not published. Its mistakes are buried, not headlined. Its dissenters are silenced, not praised.
You know, someone very profoundly once said many years ago that if fascism ever comes to America, it'll come in the name of liberalism. And what is fascism? Fascism is private ownership, private enterprise, but total government control and regulation. Well, isn't this the liberal philosophy?